Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Here with Boo Boo Bear, my little helper, and we are ready to do our reflexology video. So a couple of things that I want to note before starting. Contraindications. So we're going to be responsible people and talk about who shouldn't maybe do this at home. I don't want anyone to get hurt, and reflexology is really old medicine. They say that it dates back to like India, China, but we know for sure that it started somewhere in the late 1800s in America, actually in Connecticut, which is pretty cool. So people that are pregnant within their first 16 weeks, especially those mothers that have suffered a miscarriage, should probably avoid this. Also, people that are cancer patients that are actively going through chemotherapy, we don't want to mess with any of that. Lots going on in your body already. And then people that have pretty severe diabetes should really avoid reflexology. So just wanted to talk about that first. And okay, let's get started. So taking a sip of my tea here. Set that down. So reflexology, this is my little book I'm going to use and show you guys what goes on. But we talked about a couple of things. We talked about doing headache stuff. We talked about neck ache stuff. We talked about sinus pressure stuff. Right now, allergies are pretty wicked. This is my beautiful gardenia bush near Boo Boo Bear. And it smells so good. And I smell it every single day, although my sinuses are friggin' killing me. So we'll talk about that as well. Okay, so to get started, this is a little map. Reflexology on your feet is much more precise. There's more precision, and reflexologists in the world highly suggest to walk around barefoot as much as you can, so you can really connect to the earth. The energy can kind of vibrate through your body. So reflexology really makes your body balance. There's a map on your feet of your internal body. So if you have any aches or ailments or organs are really not working the way that you want them to, you can kind of pump energy or blood flow to the area, and that promotes bringing oxygen to that area, and then that helps with the healing process. So if you've got kind of a dull, achy pain, we want to kind of give that spot a little love. If it is a sharp pain, we want to kind of pull energy out of that area. So I'll teach you how to do that, and you're going to pump with your thumb. We've cut our nails today, so we can really get in there. Reflexology isn't about a deep pressure. It's not a foot massage. It feels good. It feels good on your feet. But if you go too deep, it does feel a little achy the next day. So you want to flush out all this toxic stuff that we're going to release today. So drink lots of water, maybe minimal booze today. I actually put on pants, a bra, all these things before 9 a.m. this morning. We've already gotten our air conditioner installed. I've already sent out product shipments to people, so we are starting off this Tuesday the right way. Okay, so let's jump in. So map of your feet, if you can see that. So we're going to start around the big toe. There are meridians and lines and things. You don't really need to know about that, but I'm going to show you on my own foot. So I got a little foot here. So your right side and your left side of your body travel on nerve lines. That's where we're going to concentrate. So say I slept funny yesterday and my left shoulder is killing me. I'm going to go to the left side of my shoulder on my left foot, which is actually right here under your big toe where that bone is. Sometimes people have calluses or like little corns there too. So I'll show you how to really massage in there and give some extra love. But today we're going to focus on sinus stuff, neck stuff, head stuff. So my big toe, sorry if they're a little dirty. My big toe, we're going to go around the world. That's what it's called. And we go around the big toe in kind of a pinching motion. I'm going to really use the base of my thumb on the base of my toe. They're all kind of connected. So I'm going to go around, and if it feels a little achy, that's your neck. Is your neck a little achy, especially on that right side? Take a look, check in with yourself. So I kind of go around my big toe in circles. Call that around the world. Okay, I'm gonna do it like a couple of times and then move on. So I'm going to go up the side of my big toe, up the side of my big toe, and then circle at the top. Right where like the ingrown hair, ingrown nail spot would be. A lot of people get headaches when they get ingrown toenails in that corner there. So make sure to cut your toenails nice and straight to avoid chronic headaches and migraines, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go up the side, the inside of the toe, and then when we get to the top, kind of swirly twirly around right in that meaty spot on the toe. So going up and swirling, going. Okay, so I'm going to show you from this angle as well. So what we just did, we went around the world, just kind of using our hand, kind of massaging all the way around the base of the toe. My toe is a little bit sore in the front there. That's actually for your face. So I am having some face pressure right now because of my sinuses. So that explains it. Okay, so for this part, this is your head neck area. So we're going to swirly twirl around there, pushing on our foot kind of up. We call this a finger walk, up, up, up. And then when we get to that corner there, a little bit of extra love. If that is really, really spot, kind of pump it a little bit. You want to pump it like 10 times. If that is a sharp pain, then we kind of want to pump out and pull away from the skin. That should help. Your whole head is your whole big toe. So do you guys see a theme? Our big toe is really neck and head stuff, and then the top of the meridian from where like a bunion would be over, this is all kind of upper body stuff. So we're going to concentrate on that. So I'm kind of finger walking on my big toe. So you would do this on both feet because the head and the neck obviously are kind of both sides. There's some things, certain things that are only on one side, the heart being one of them, on one side of your foot. So you don't really have to concentrate on that. Okay, let's do sinuses. So as you can see, our sinuses is kind of a finger walk up, and then we pump, pump, pump on the top. So my sinuses are hurting. So I'm doing a little finger walk, finger, up, 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 and then pump, pump, pump. Walk, 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 up, up, up. Walk, 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 up, up, up. The big toe doesn't really get it, but why not? That little piggy deserves to hang out too, right? Pump, pump, pump. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. My pinky toe especially is a little bit sore. So the thing about reflexology, it's still your foot, right? So you don't really have to worry, oh my God, everything hurts. Well, did you wear like the most uncomfortable shoes yesterday? Because that could also be the case. Okay, so those are the sinuses. By the way, my feet are featuring the natural fruit acid exfoliant that I used last night to make sure that I was at least almost pedicure ready. So you're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to do my whole head now on my big toe. The left side here. Boo Boo Bear is keeping watch. So is Harley. Hi, Har. Hey. Say hi, everybody. They're doing a very excellent job keeping watch. Okay, so I'm going to do this a couple of times over. I feel pretty good about it. All right, time to concentrate again on sinuses. So, going finger crawling up and then pumping at the top of the toes. Finger crawling up, pumping at the top of the toes. If we were going to talk about pressure, you definitely want to use medium pressure, but don't go like you're going to hurt your toe. We don't want to rush all the blood up to the top of it and really squeeze it like it's going to hurt it. I'm just pressure finger walk. As you can see, the white of my fingernail is definitely turning white. So kind of pumping on the top there. I'm sending a lot of love to my sinuses right now, and I actually feel a little bit better in my face. My left side of my sinuses always gets a little bit more clogged. Thank you, New York allergies. So kind of pumping. I'm going to do this one more time. Finger walk, pump up on the tops of the toes. Finger walk up, pump up on the tops of the toes. Okay, toes feeling good. On to the next step. Okay, so now it's my favorite part of the reflexology journey, and this could really be considered just acupressure, but this really helps with me and my sinuses. So I'm going to take off my glasses because that gives a little bit of ache in and of itself. And I've got some Woods and Meadows CBD here. This is the 250. Actually, Sam is making us a special batch of 250s. We have the 100 milligram salve, and I don't know why the potency isn't that potent, but my God, does this stuff work. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of an oily massage just to kind of get it slick, but mostly because I'm just a little sore today. So I'm gonna go into the temple area, kind of go up in my eyes, right in between there where your eyebrow kind of starts. If you put some pressure and literally just use the weight of your head into that spot with your fingers, it feels so yummy on your sinuses. So I'm gonna go around here. Also mid-face, kind of where you would wear the Breathe Right strip, if you kind of go in there and push into that. I mean, you make the smushiest, crazy looking face you ever saw, but it feels super good for that sinus pressure. I'm also gonna go down my jawline and then around the back of my head. So if you guys, do this with me, if you guys go into your, it's called occipital hollow, if you go into the base of your skull, right where your neck is, back here, into the top of your head, you feel kind of like a little notch. That's also a really cool place for sinus pressure. So sometimes I'll put my hands back there and kind of lean on my yoga mat or put like a tennis ball or something. It gives so much relief for sinus pressure for me in particular. I think it's like the front of my face that is connected to. I'm not really sure, but it feels so good. So if those are really barking, try to go into that occipital hollow with firm fingers and kind of just crease your way up. That's what I'm doing, like kind of finger walking up, sliding up. Oh, feels so good. Okay, so I'm going back to my face, giving my face a little face massage, getting into that temple area. It's always a little tight there. I like to go into my hairline with the CBD as well, the salve, because I don't know why. It's kind of like a bruise almost. When I get sinus pressure, I can feel it in my hairline. So I kind of go in there and give myself a little scalp massage. Make your skin move. Give yourself a little facelift. It's fine, but we're always going up, right? We want to pull that skin upwards. That feels nice. Okay, so I'm going to go across my face again, kind of down the jawline, give that jawline a little love. And then this is your sternocleidomastoideus muscle. Sternocleidomastoid. So this will go all the way down into your clavicles. That also gets tight for me. I think I was grinding my teeth a little bit last night. So if you guys have some TMJ problems, work this little muscle. If you turn your head, you'll be able to see it a little bit more. It's the one that kind of protrudes when you turn your head. Go down that. That feels really good. Even into the clavicle, that feels nice too. And then, yeah, feeling much better. Oh, okay. So last but not least, I want to show you guys big chronic headache spot. A lot of you already know this trick, but I want to show it to you with some CBD. So in the webbing of your hand, that little muscle gets so super tight. When I do the arm and hand massage and the facial, I always give that spot a little extra love. Some people's on the left side are hard as a rock when the right side is nothing, or vice versa. So that is your head, that is your neck, that is the headache spot. So if you get a really bad headache, you don't have any access to medicine, or you really don't want to use medicine, that would be your course of action. So I just like to really massage in there. You can give your thumb a little extra love in the joint there too, and kind of work your way up. With the CBD salve, I'm able to kind of glide nice and easy, which makes it a lot more enjoyable. And I'd like to think that the CBD is getting in there for the anti-inflammatory properties. So it feels really, really nice. It's hydrating for my hands that I've been washing like crazy. So that is the situation for today. I hope you guys get to enjoy outside. Today is gorgeous. We've been really having some wonderful weather. I'm enjoying my back patio. Keep giving your skin lots of love. I put my facial day lotion on before, so I have sunscreen on, so now I have a little bit of CBD too. So I'm going to probably wear a hat if I go into the sun today. But I hope that this helped you guys. I hope that you enjoy working on yourselves. If you guys want some CBD, let me know. We have 100 milligram available. We're getting the 250 within the next couple of weeks. I just ordered it. So I miss you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and I can't wait to see you soon. Enjoy today. Bye. Boo Bear says bye too. He's sleeping. Bye.